Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel, and today I'll be reading a multi-character ex-listener by me. So let's get into it. Cyno. Maybe it's because he was used to living alone, but he totally forgot to close the door to the bathroom, and that's why he didn't actually take notice that he wasn't there, even though it should be noisy enough, from the shower head and all. And when you walked in on him, sleepy, he froze, staring, before trying to cover himself with his hands, blushing brightly as he asked you to get out. And you were completely frozen in place, your face bright red, and you quickly apologized, clearing your throat before heading out, hoping that he can forget about this and not bring it up. And you're honestly more than grateful for the fact that he does. And you would rather forget too. However, you would want to see that side again, but not in a circumstance like this. Hopefully though you get another chance. It was quite majestic, if you were to say so yourself. He didn't need to know that though, did he? Childe is disappointing. He would probably leave the door open on purpose. He's tiring like that, and an absolute whore sometimes. But you get used to it, don't you? Because living with him, it's just got to be one of these things that you adjust to. I mean, he wears a garter on top of his pants. What else did you expect? So when you walk in on him, he just gives you a smirk, though he's blushing a little, and asks if you want to come shower with him. You're a blushing mess, shaking your head and just running away as fast as you can. He's a little bit disappointed, to say the least. However, he does apologize for this care, and promises you he'll try to remember closing the door in the future. Spoilers, he never does. However, you were only scared because you were surprised and thought you were being indecent by walking on him, until you discovered that that was the purpose of this originally. And then, you would end up staring at him. Honestly though, he did have it coming. He was the one who caused this in the first place, so he should totally bear the consequences. And bear them he did. In fact, he liked those consequences very much, thank you. Albedo just genuinely did not have a noisy shower, so you really thought that no one was in, and that's why, when you opened the shower and saw him in front of you, the two of you were caught staring at one another, albeit blushing, and you matching the blush with a brighter one of your own. It was totally weird, and, to say the least, it was also kind of awkward. He did apologize though, and he totally did not actually care. He told you it was fine, and continued showering. However, he felt extremely guilty because of the breach of privacy. However, I'll tell you that he does not care. He was only blushing because he was surprised. And once he's out of the shower, he will kiss your cheek and reassure you that he was completely not upset at all. In fact, he would kind of like to see you more often if you want to pass by him when he's showering like that. And it makes you blush. Certainly. And you elbow him hard enough that he groans, and that's when you know you truly have to apologize. Venti's such an angel sometimes, but he's difficult too. So the reason why he does not close the shower and end up walking on him is because he's used to living alone too, much like Cyno. He had never gotten used to the idea of someone being in his house. He was friends with all in Mondstadt, but he was never close enough to anyone and did not like the idea of bringing someone home with him. But you were his girlfriend, and he loved you, so he trusted you. He really did. And that's why when you end up walking on him while he's showering, he can't help but giggle, and you end up slipping in the shower. He hits his head really hard, and you feel incredibly bad that you're totally distracted from staring at him, and end up rushing over to him, wrapping him in a towel, and apologizing Like, a lot. He totally forgives you though, but not before making you get him a cup of apple cider and some apples as well. He's going to take advantage of the situation, and once you know that he was totally fine and uninjured and he was only doing this to toy with you, you truly hit him. Yeah, it does hurt a little bit, but honestly, completely worth it for him. Scaramouche. Oh, he's such a gentle soul. Sometimes, only when he's with you. However, that does not take away anything from the situation. In fact, it makes him even more shy and embarrassed, because the moment he sees you, he's extremely shocked, and beyond the word embarrassed even, he's bright red, bearing his face into his hands, as he quietly asks you to get out, and you instantly oblige, not wanting to embarrass him further. He apologizes a lot once he gets out, and he tells you it's fine. It was an accident. However, he gets embarrassed for the rest of the day whenever he finds you staring at him. You try to make it up to him, though, through some kisses and hot chocolate, and lots of cuddles. He needs them to forget what happened. And I'll tell you what, the bribes totally work. He ends up forgetting, at least for the most part. It does keep him up all night, even for an hour, because he's busy thinking about your reaction and also his embarrassment. Don't worry, he won't remember it in a week. Tighnari. Tighnari's super considerate. And you don't really think you would forget to close the bathroom, do you? Because he's not like that. And he totally does not. But you walk in on him because you're asleep. Technically, you're not, because you woke up, but you're still sleepy since you just woke up, and you wanted to wash your face and all. And when you walk in and see him showering, let's see if you're completely caught off guard, staring at one another, while Tighnari hides himself with his tail, blushing as he tells you to just get out, and that it's fine. You do, totally, running as fast as you can and remembering to close the door, and deciding to just wash your face in the kitchen. But honestly, there was no reason. You were totally wide awake now, and you knew what was going on. You felt apologetic, but as soon as you came out of the bathroom, he kissed you, telling you it's just fine and he's not upset or anything.